Well, happy Friday, everybody. As you can see, no, I'm not in my office in Northwest Detroit by any means. I've been on vacation in Italy. Some of you know I've lived here for 13 years, and so just visiting friends. And I spent the last few days on retreat at St. Paul's outside the walls. Many of you know that St. Paul's is obviously one of the major basilicas, right, of Rome, because it's where the martyr St. Paul or the apostle St. Paul was martyred. It's also an ancient Benedictine abbey. And so today I had the privilege to meet with the abbot, and I have to just say this is a really cool room, but he told me about this plaque up here, and I want to make this part of my reflection because it's here where Saint John the 23rd announced the Second Vatican Council, that he wanted to open the Second Vatican Council, and he did it perhaps right there on that couch or right there on that chair. I don't know exactly where, but clearly that's the official plaque saying here is the spot where he wanted to open up the Second Vatican Council. Today, we celebrate another great saint who lived here in Rome, Saint Aloysius Gonzagas. He was a Jesuit novice. He died very early on, but one of the great things about him was his humility. And it really hits at the gospel today about storing up treasures. Instead of storing up treasures on the earth, we store up treasures in heaven. And so he knew something. He was a nobleman. He renounced his nobility for the sake of following Jesus and the Gospels. And so that's the abbot, by the way. And so he wanted to follow Jesus instead of, being a noble person, being rich. But he goes further than that. He wanted to help the poor. And St. Aloysius reminds me of another Roman saint, St. Lawrence, who, when Rome was sacked, they asked for the treasures. They wanted the treasures of the church. And what happened? Lawrence shows them the treasures by showing them the poor. And so our treasures that we have in the church are those in most need, whether it be the poor materially or the poor spiritually. Those are our treasures. It's not the gold chalices, the this, that, and the third. It's those in most need of Jesus' mercy. And if we can apply that to our ministries throughout everywhere, we could actually change the world. Not for our own sake or our own good, but for the sake of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Peace and happy Friday.